and make our way back to down dog. We'll step those feet up to the hands and rise to half lift. Picking up our sun salutations, exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, we'll rise up, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, rising, half lift. Exhale, folding forward. Planting those hands, stepping back to plank pose. Again, this can be feet or knees. I'm gonna go ahead and draw right knee up to right elbow. And stepping back, left knee to left elbow. Stepping back, we'll take one more march forward with that right knee. And release. Left knee comes forward. And release. Taking it through a vinyasa. Come on down with control. Lay that belly down, take it to low cobra. If you feel like a little more this time, straighten those arms. Come on up to up dog. Thighs will be lifted, tops of feet flat on your mat. We'll curl the toes under and make our way back to down dog. Taking a couple breaths here, stretching out that full back body. Inhale, on the exhale, we'll step feet forward. Inhale, rise up, half lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rising, sweeping up to the sky. Let's go ahead and bring hands to heart. We'll take a seat in our chair. Breathing here. Let's roll right heel up. And release it down, lifting left heel and releasing down. Let's rise that right heel and take a tiptoe back. Extend right leg long behind you. Those toes can stay touching the ground or take a full teeter-totter forward into your warrior three. If you've got a chair in front of you, you can be holding onto a chair, a piece of furniture, maybe balancing, maybe if you've got a tall book or a block, taking those hands down there. And we'll release that back foot, turning the back foot out about 45 degrees, adjust as necessary. We're coming into warrior one. So warrior one, we take that wide stance, square up the hips to the front of your mat, to reach up to the sky here. Drop those elbows open into cactus arms. Staying right here if it feels good. If you need a little bit more opening in that front body, let's tip the fingertips back. Looking up, finding a little bit of back bend here. Inhale, straighten that torso. Reach up. Then hinge forward from the hips, reaching forward again. We're working that back body strength here, back core. Sweep your arms around your sides. Find a bind with the hands behind your back. And maybe sink a little deeper into that bent front knee. Find your humble warrior here. Bound hands can lay on the back, nice and easy, or squeezing those shoulder blades. Maybe the bound hands rise off the back. Strengthening those legs. Inhale, on the exhale, release your bind and find those hands to the floor. We'll come on back to plank pose, feet or knees. This time we'll rise that left heel just an inch to hover. If you're on your knees, you're just extending that right leg back, hovering the toes, and we'll set those toes or the right knee down. Take and hover left toes or straightening that left knee to unhover. Exhale, release. We'll come on through a vinyasa here, lowering down with control, pressing up to your low cobra or up dog. Always choices, options. We'll meet in down dog. You can skip that vinyasa altogether and take a child's and just meet us in down dog if that feels better. Inhale. On your exhale, we'll step or hop those feet forward. Rise up, half lift. On the exhale, sink your hips, find your chair. We'll rise that left heel again. Take the tiptoe back with the left toes. Find length in that back leg. Staying right here or finding your version of Warrior 3 today. Can be, again, gripping a chair in front of you, flying that back leg, flexing the foot, or maybe hands are to heart. Maybe they're down using a block or book to support. We'll release back foot down. Again, back foot turns out about 45 degrees. We'll adjust, square up the hips, take a wide stance, reach to the sky, and drop those elbows open into cactus pose. Maybe tipping fingers back, taking that gaze to the sky. Inhaling, reaching for the sky, hinging from your hips. Find your flat back, your strength in the back of your body. Sweep hands around, maybe lace your fingers the other direction this time. It feels a little funny. And letting those bound hands rest on the back or rising, sinking deeper into your humble warrior. You can release the head and neck in your humble warrior. Inhale. On the exhale, let's release those hands down. We'll step back foot to front and take it back to your chair here. Draw that right elbow across left knee. Find a twist. Always options with the hands, pressing palms, fisting top hand into bottom, maybe opening north and south. One more inhale in your twist. On your exhale, draw those hands together. If they open, come into center. Let's release those legs. Stand up, reach. Nice big V with the arms. Exhale, sink it into your chair. And we'll draw that left elbow across, right knee. Any of those versions with your hands. Pressing, fisting top to bottom, or opening. And exhaling, closing. If you've opened, come to center and reach up. Release those legs. Bring hands to heart. Ooh, let's shake that out. And facing the top of your mat, we'll go ahead and take a giant step back with that right foot. We're opening to Warrior 2 this time. Nice big bend in the front knee, back leg straight. We'll release that back hand down, flip the front palm to the sky, sweep it up and over into Reverse Warrior. Inhale, rise up through your Warrior 2. On the exhale, lay that left forearm down. The sweep right hand in front of your face, circle it up, over, around. One more circle in front and let it rest over the ear. Inhale, rising to your Warrior 2. Exhale, let's take it to reverse again. This time, let's straighten that front leg. We've gone to reverse Trikonasana, reverse triangle. And let's rise on up with those straight legs. Open the arms. Take the shift in the torso. Left fingers are pulling towards the end of your mat. Bring it on down to your triangle. Inhale. On the exhale, top hand is going to come on down. Hands are going to come on either side of that front foot. Let's take a big step in so we can find our pyramid pose. So in pyramid, our knees are straightish. Working on getting that back heel on the earth. So however far you need to step in to do that, go right ahead. We'll round the back, release the top of the head down. One more inhale, another inversion here, right? Because your head is below the heart. And start turning those toes to the long side of your mat. We'll heel toe it open a little further into a wide-legged fold. Hands can dangle here. Let the head be low. And pressing up into those palms, rising about halfway here. Keeping grounded in the left hand. Right hand's gonna rise, sweep, take a twist to the sky. Exhale, releasing right hand down. That's gonna ground. Left hand is gonna sweep to the sky. Exhale, releasing down. Taking transverse lunge here. Bend side to side through your knees. Can be a little bend, can be a deeper bend if it feels like where your body wants to go. Take a really deep bend into one knee and set those opposite toes towards the sky. If you're going into this deep bend, let's take a shift to the other side. If you're moving and grooving through your transverse lunge, keep moving and grooving. And we'll come on back to center. Take a bend in both knees now, and let's find that drip up to stand. I might be the headless yogi. I can't really tell in my phone. Spread those arms wide, turning right toes to the short edge of your mat this time. We'll bend that front knee. We're finding our warrior two on this side. Go ahead and roll those shoulders up by the ears. Roll them down, release. Stretch arms, fingers long. Take your gaze out over front fingers. And breathing here, feeling the strengthening in the body. Lower body for sure, because it's supporting you. But even having these arms out like this, you're strengthening your arms, your shoulders. We'll release that back hand down, flip the front palm to the sky. Inhale, up and over, find your reverse warrior. Inhale, back through warrior two. Exhale, let's find that side angle. Left hand sweeps in front, circles around. Let's take one more circle around in front and then let that left arm rest over left ear. Breathing. Making sure here in this posture, we've got hips and heart open to the long side of your mat. We'll inhale, use the side body strength, come up through warrior two, take it to reverse, and then straighten that front leg, reversing to Trikonasana. Inhale, rise up, both arms long. Take a shift, right fingers pull that torso, the left hip moves back. Come on down to your triangle. Again, can support those fingers, they can dangle, maybe they're lightly on the shin. And again, in our triangle, hips, heart, they're open to the long side of your mat. So to get them open, if that means your triangle is much higher, that's where you need to be. Let's work on our form here. One more inhale. On the exhale, that top hand's going to sweep down, taking a big step in with the back left foot, making your way to your pyramid pose. So straightish in the knees without locking those joints. Back heel is down. And let's take that swivel of the toes back to the long side of your mat, stepping those toes a little bit facing out this time. You're gonna bend into the knees, rise the torso, find cactus arms, goddess squat. Let's take right elbow to right knee. Inhale, rise up center. Exhale, left elbow, left thigh. Inhale, rise. One more side bend, the other side. Inhale into center. And exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Let's sweep those hands together. We're gonna find eagle arms. Let's set left elbow on top of right. So backs of hands can come together here, maybe palms If that does not feel good, take those hands to tops of shoulders. And breathe. Let's inhale, hold the position with the legs, release those arms, swing them out, find your cactus. Right elbow comes over this time for your eagle, Garudasana arms, any choice that works for you. Hands to shoulders, backs of hands or palms. Are those quads burning yet, ladies? I hope so, mine are. Let's inhale, release, release those legs. We'll heel toe it together. And come on down into a deep squat. We'll take hands right in front. Take the knees wide, heels are touching here. And just bow the head. Come on back to that intention you set at the beginning of class. Finding gratitude in your day, every day. Nice even breath here. One more round, and then let's close up those knees. We'll come take a seat on your mat. So knees will be bent, feet on the floor. Let's work on front of our core. We've done some nice planking today. We'll do a little boat work. So take those hands right beside the hips. Always option one leg at a time, switch them out. Or draw both shins parallel to the earth. Hands stay down. Maybe they touch lightly on the back of the thighs. Maybe they're reaching forward, whatever form you are choosing. Let's lift the heart. And breathe. Most important, breathe. Now, whether you're alternating or whether you're holding both up, let's go ahead and draw that right knee into chest. We're going to extend left leg long. You can hold here. If you want a little extra challenge, you can take that extended left leg, rise it up a little, lower a little, rise it up and lower. We'll draw both knees in, catch your balance here. Switch that hug to the left knee, right leg extends long. We're inhaling, lifting that right leg if it feels good, and lowering, lifting, and lowering, hugging both knees in, and taking soles of feet together, finding Baddha Konasana. Let's start with those heels far away from your body today. Take the thumbs, massage the arches of the feet. Maybe massage the balls of the feet, maybe the toes, maybe work those thumbs back to the heels, and then start drawing heels a little closer if it feels good. If not, keep that wide diamond. If you're drawing heels closer, maybe covering the toes with the fingers. Other option, you can open the soles of the feet like a book. And whatever you're choosing, let's round over here, nice and easy. Drop the head. Maybe using the weight of those arms just to lay on the inside of the shins, help open those legs. Inhale, stack the vertebrae, rise on up. We'll take legs long. Inhale, sweep up. On the exhale, hinge from your hips, lead with your heart. Let's fold forward. One more round breath in this stretch. And then as we stack the vertebrae nice and tall, let's draw right knee in and bend, moving into our seated twist. So I think all of you know the options here. Keep your foot where it is, or step that bent right foot over, or deepening yet, take that front heel, bringing it back. We're taking the left elbow, wrapping it around the knee, looking over, back right shoulder. As you inhale, we're drawing up tall in that spine. We're sitting taller, we're growing taller. Inhale, on the exhale, let's unwind that. We'll take the legs back out long. Inhale, up. Exhale, take that hinge forward. Stacking vertebrae, drawing that left knee bent this time. Same options. Maybe your right and left side, you twist the same way. Maybe you don't. It just really doesn't matter. You got to tune into your body. See what feels good. Leaving that foot, stepping it over, tucking the front heel. This time, right elbow is wrapping that bent front knee and looking over, back left shoulder. Sitting tall with your inhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, we'll untwist that, unwind those legs, and take it back to seated with knees bent. We're going to roll on down to the floor here, nice and easy. Challenge your core. How slow can you come on down? Tuck your pelvis. Right? We're stretching it all out, but we're strengthening as we go. And releasing that head down gently. Let's tuck heels close to sits bones. Placing those fingertips on front of the hip bones. We're going to take an inhale. On your exhale, pressing low back into the mat. Inhaling, letting that natural curve come back to your back. Take an inhale. On the exhale, feel right hip bone pressing down. Itty bitty tiny movement of that left hip bone straight towards the sky as if it was on a puppet string. So exhale back to neutral. Take the inhale, left hip bone does that itty bitty press down. Right hip bone, itty bitty lift up. Come on, back to neutral. Release those hands next to your body. Take an inhale. On the exhale, hips lift straight to the sky. Body weight rocks back onto your shoulder blades. Find your bridge pose. Let's ground into sole of left foot. Rise that right knee. Send right toe to the sky. Staying right here, maybe dipping those hips down a couple inches and then rising up. Releasing right foot back to the floor to support your bridge. Pressing into sole of right foot. That left knee is going to rise, left toe to the sky. Staying right here or taking that little lowering of the hips, an inch or two. Rise it up, left foot comes on down. Readjust your bridge. Find a nice bridge before you roll down through each vertebrae. And cross right ankle over left knee. Options here for your reclined pigeon. If this is just about enough stretch for you, take the right heel of the hand inside that right thigh and just give a little extra push away. If you're going full reclined pigeon, let's find that bind behind left thigh. Using right elbow to push right thigh away. Keeping both feet flexed. Option to leave that left knee bent or extend left sole to the sky. Breathing here, sending your exhale into that right hip, right? Releasing any tension there, any tightness. Drawing that left thigh closer with the bound hands will deepen that stretch into the right hip. Inhale. On the exhale, releasing left foot to your mat. We'll uncross those legs, recross left ankle over. Again, if this is just about enough, use the heel of the left hand to press away in that figure four shape, or find your full reclined pigeon here, drawing right thigh close, pressing away with that left elbow, flexing both feet. Right knee stays bent or straightens. Breathing into that left hip, releasing it. Inhale. On the exhale, we'll take that right foot down, uncross those legs, draw the knees into chest, spine to circle around here, both directions. And then draw that right knee into chest, hug it. We'll extend left leg. If you want a little core work, hover it. If you're just wanting to get into your stretch now, release that left heel down right away. Take an inhale. On the exhale, let that right knee fall out towards the right shoulder. Let's bring it back to center. Extend right foot to the sky. We're going to set the right elbow outside your leg and let that right leg fall open. Let your hand catch on the outside of that right leg somewhere. Nice and supported. Of course, if you've brought a regular belt, like from your pants, or you have a yoga strap or scarf, you're welcome to use that around the sole of your foot as well as your support for this opening of the legs. Draw that right leg back to center. Take left hand right inside that right leg. It drops just an inch or two across the midline of the body. We're working to keep that whole sacrum, back of the hips, grounded here. So we're not twisting all the way over with that right leg. Come on back to center, release right foot to your mat. We'll hug that left knee in. Options again, extend right leg long. You can take that little hover if you want a moment of core work, or right from the get-go, release that right heel down if you're just more about the stretch at the moment. Inhale. On the exhale, left knee drops out towards left shoulder. One back to center, left knee to the sky. We'll take that left elbow just a little bit out. Let the left leg drop into the left hand. It's opening wide, but it's supported. Inhaling, left leg high, and support with the right hand on the inside, just a couple inches across the midline of the body here. Bring it back to center. We'll release all those, both feet to the mat. Lay it out long. Maybe take a big stretch overhead. Stretch out that front body. Inhale. Big exhale, big sigh through your mouth, and then let it all settle, let it get heavy. Feel those heels, feel the hips, feel the back of shoulders, back of head. It's all heavy. Just let it go. No more work. Our Shavasana is where all the breath work and the asana posture work and the mindfulness all come together and integrate. Releasing any tension from your jaw, your tongue. Allow cheeks to be loose, that forehead to relax, the space, that sun center right between the eyebrows. Let it release. No more crease. Easy breath. Eyelids resting lightly on your eyes. Gently bringing your awareness back to your breath. Tuning into the sounds around you, feeling the weight of your body on your mat. And to find small movements in hands, feet, maybe wrists, maybe ankles. Take another big breath, maybe reaching overhead as you sigh it out through the mouth, rolling onto one side. And when you're ready, go ahead and make your way to an easy seated position. We'll take our hands in Anjali Mudra at heart. Come back to our breath, back to the place where we started. Back to some gratitude. Gratitude for our community, gratitude for Anna for keeping us all together. Grateful we have technology. Really wonderful to connect with each and every one of you again this morning. Makes my heart happy. Hope you feel better after some movement in your day. Take the peace and calm you feel right now. Keep it with you throughout the day, throughout your week. Let's rise our thumb knuckles to the forehead. Namaste.